color painting where we are trying to paint this because it was going to be a quick warm-up, so when we jump into that we are all warmed up. And as usual, the quick warm-up turns into a giant project. Unfortunately, I dripped some water on this photograph and now we got a yellow blob there. Anyway, I had just did a quick time lapse and painted this, which I really think is too dark. So first thing I'm going to do is throw some water on that right there and make it lighter, I think. So do we want to just leave it like that and say hi, we're lighter, or blot it up? I think we're going to blot it up. Okay, and the same with this. There's no real green in there, but I'm just trying to represent here. We're using the photo reference kind of as an inspiration. Here we have this one, which is this right here, and this is this kind of paper right here. It's like a cheap watercolor block, costs $7.99 for 20 sheets, and it's okay. Not as good as Arches, but it's okay. And anyway, so the idea here is like if we can paint this in and this in looking super cool, then that's gonna give us depth automatically. And meanwhile we're just trying to fill in the blanks here for the back. See here we got this super light. That's nice. I mean, that's the distant oh, I guess there's like mountains in the distance there, but got the, a super light thing like that. It says distance. This is a weird shape here, but it in a way it's cool because this triangle, like I talk about shapes and negative space, etc. in my paintings. And if you imagine that this right here is like an arrow, that's going like this, is leading the eye right into the center of the painting. So that is great because plus it doesn't look like anything messed up. It just seems like a happening area of the sky. It doesn't stand out like what's that triangle in there. So that's a real plus. This cloud here, wow, that is something else. In the first, look at that, it's fantastic. And this I had thought when we first did it was like great. These are looking super nice, and you can see how to do those clouds super easy in the first chapter of this thing, which is not really posted yet. And so here the YouTube is trying to get me to put a sticker here. I don't know how to get rid of that screen here. Let's see. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so anyway, let's try to include our reference here. There it is. And this is on the back of this one, which is I don't know what happened to that. I guess that's this this one here. There's a lot of similarities to what we're doing here, as we really don't know what we're doing, but we're trying to do it anyway. We're kind of bumbling into this thing. If you look at that, this is supposed to be right there, and so it's kind of crude looking, but this is crude looking also. And we are really the real thing that we're trying to do here. This, which we thought, oh, let's just do a fast warm-up, and that's what this is supposed to be. So anyway, welcome to Real-Time Watercolor Painting, Chapter 2 for the day, as we attempt to depict this thing here. So, okay, I had this here so it's not distracting because I keep looking at that top picture. This is our picture. And this is looking okay, I think. So let's just see if we can fill this in with tones which are not going to like really stand out too badly. Here's a violet, Primatech violet, which is a warm color. Well, I don't think we really want a warm color, but I'm thinking if we can get something happening right here just to fill in these white areas. And let's see, that's leaning green now. That looks nice. So it's like a really muted gray. So let's just see if we can't. Okay, it's kind of dark, but it's okay. And then I want to get a corresponding uh, color, same color, because what I want to do is when you look, you see, you know, this green, and you know, this green, and I want it to register as um, the same distance away from the viewer. So that looks okay. I'm gonna blot it up. We're looking for subtlety. We just want this to, you know, mix in there. I think that looks pretty neat. We just wanted to mix in and not be standing out like this was like really standing out in a bad way. So let's see, let's just plot this up. So now, you know, we have a nice bunch of textures. I don't know what the heck happened here. I think we need the shadow here because that's like supposed to be like this area here. Let's just see if we can't go here and say hello, we're the reflective shadow. And that looks good. And then here we want another reflective shadow, and even though that's not really the color we would want there, I think we can safely do that. And then here I want to make this lighter up here, so I'm just gonna rub that with water, and hopefully there it's a little bit lighter, not much lighter. Here I'm just trying to blend all this into get rid of those hard edges, which did not work. This is okay with hard edge here because that's right there. And here we want to have this gray thing. Okay, we can just leave that puddle there and let it dry. And then here we want lighter. I'm just gonna put water here, and then let's just make a lighter bunch of stuff right here. Okay, so now we got two puddles, darker, lighter, because this one is okay, well, you know, there's a bridge back there. I don't know if we're really going to try to draw the bridge. We could possibly draw the bridge. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just trying to even this up. This is the horizon line, kind of, sort of. So there's a little bridge there. Maybe we can get that bridge in. I don't know. That looks good. And try to make a little bump here like it's a tree. Put a hint of green right there. And let's try to go right here, hint of green. This is some trees. Here I'm trying to get rid of that line, which is on the horizon line, because we're trying to do a tree that's, I guess, in front of the horizon. So here I'm surprised that line is disappearing, because one thing I noticed about this paper is that, you know, you can't really fix mistakes as much as like on an artist paper. All right, that's not too bad. Looks good, and this would be better with like a rougher edge. Let's see if we can't just make that edge a little rougher. And it's not really, that's better. Now it's much more subtle. Okay, cool. It's looking pretty nice there. Okay, that's a bit. We want more gray in there, I think. So here's like some gray. And that looks all right. Let's see if we fill in this. That helps us. Okay, and then what is here? This we wanted to get rid of that. So let's see if we can, again, make this whole thing lighter. Yeah, it's getting a little lighter. And I don't really like this line that's right here. And, you know, this is going to be, we're going to have a line here that's going to be a horizon. Then we're going to go dark there. So we're just waiting for that to dry. How about a murky green, gray? which to put right here. Let's see if we can't say hi. We're going to be a murky green gray to be a reflection in the water. So this is going to obviously get very dark, this area right here, but for now we're just going to hint at the green. And how about we just kind of put some more spaggles here for an underpainting where we're hopefully going to continue this kind of thing. Here we got white, which is going to be good because this we're going to have to really make that pop when we get to that. Hey, 4 thumbs up. Thanks so much. That's fantastic. It's Daniel Smith Paint, and I hope you're still here. And thank you very much for those comments. This is Daniel Smith Paint. I got about 3 sets, 4 sets. I got the Primatech, the Basics. All my Daniel Smith paints was the Gene Haynes, the one that has Hansa yellow, and it's like 7 tubes for $40, a really good deal. So I had that one, the Primatech, which is supposed to be, there's 2 Primatechs. I got one of them, supposedly made out of ground up rocks, and love that paint. I already ran out of Hansa yellow. Yellow is my favorite color, and I got this big tube for a whopping $15. And look, I barely used it. I got this is my yellow palette, and I got it like a month ago. That was my first squeeze, and still working at it. And the reason I was out of that color is because yellow is my favorite color, I suppose. So that's it is expensive, but it lasts a long time. And speaking of lasts a long time, when I ran out, I put Artist Loft yellow here and here. It's still sitting there, but I don't know if there's that big of a difference there. It's not that Artist Loft watercolor is bad. It's just that this Daniel Smith is like a different experience. If you look at my channel, my first 800 paintings watercolor was this right here, this set, which used to cost $16. Now it costs $20, but I had great luck with this set, and you can look at my first 800 watercolors, and that is the paint. So, you know, I thought it was pretty good, and really enjoyed my learning curve with that paint. Anyway, where are we at? I got this puddle here. I'm going to blot that up. If I got a puddle, but it's looking in a perfect position, I like to leave it there to stain the paper and then blot it up later, because, you know, like this here was a good puddle, but, you know, it was too dark afterwards. So here I'm just lifting it up, but it stained the paper in that place, which I was thinking, well, that's a perfect place. What is this, I'd like to know? You know, I first started, you know, I had an envisioned, you know, the whole painting right here, and big edges, and so I think that's supposed to be like the big edges. I don't know what the heck that is now. I think now it is going to be, and this same thing, an artistic thing, an artistic note. All right, where are we at? Let's keep going here. What's here? This is like a red hay looking thing. We did put some red in. Why don't we just smear this red around with this gray green we got here, and let's just see if we can't, you know, fill in some of these white areas. Same with here. I think I'm gonna put a hint of yellow in there just because, you know, just to help to define the area. That's supposed to be the top of this hay. It's not really yellow, but, you know, we're just trying to, we'll put some yellow there. Why not? Yeah, I don't really like the yellow anymore. Blot it up. So I'll put some right here because, oh, that looks pretty good. Okay. And why not put some right here just to, you know, add more definition, or not definition, but more personality to this area of graphic. I want to put some green right there too, so let's hit that. Here's like a fluorescent kind of green, and let's just see if that helps us out. Have just a little bit of green right here. I don't know if that's really good. I don't think it's very good, but if we go blot it up there, and it'll be a lot more subtle. It's maybe, do we really want to cover up the white places now? So that's as good as anything. I really don't like it. It's to have a fluorescent green this far back. It, you know, is not too good because these colors got to be very pastel. But we just try right here, and then let's retain some of this. White area by blotting that up, but we still got a very subtle green happening. And this thing right here looks pretty darn nice. I don't know what the heck it is, but I guess that's where we said let's add a little red. And this is going pretty nice here. This, I think I'm going to put the, I don't see it right in front of me, but here. This I think I'm going to put, I might as well do it now. I want to put this pen. You can paint over these pens, and I'm just gonna see, let's just see if we can go here. That didn't really do what I was hoping it would do. That looks terrible. Oh well. Anyway, you can paint over these pens, which is the neat thing about these pens. And, it's going to be very important to have, this is going to be really the thing that says hi. We're close to the viewer. We're probably going to have to put some darks in here. And you can see that the water is dark close. And, thanks for 4 thumbs up. The water is dark close and, even super dark right there, and that will help us with depth quite a bit if we can put a few more layers. Another nice thing about, for water is to have like lines. I don't really want to do it on there, but if we have, let's say this is the water here. Okay, it's not really a good watercolor, but if you put lines like this, that really helps with depth and to say, hey, we're water. And likewise, when that dries, you can take a darker. If you put like lines like this, that can also say, hi, we're water. So those are 2 things that we could be doing when we do this. I shouldn't put that there because I have this fine painting on the back here. Hey, well, let's see. That was 16 minutes. Thank you very much, everyone who came by. And we are hurtling towards completion here on this exciting project. So I hope everybody will stop back next time they see this happening, because warm-up painting is turning into a big fun project that might actually be good when we're all done. Art fun. See you next time on Real Time Watercolor Painting.